Hello everyone, it's me Sanjay Vasu back again for another video. This time I'm doing it on Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 1 Core for October or November 2022. Let's start. Question 1. Complete the shopping bill. 2.25 kg apples at $2.80 per kg is equal to, let's get a calculator out just to multiply it. Here we are. 2.25 into 2.8. That'll be $6.30. Now 3.2 kg carrots at $0.65 per kg. So just multiply again. We get 2.08. And if we add it, we get $8.38. That's the answer. Let's go to question 2. Sunita is 3 years and 4 months old. Work out the age in months. So 1 year is equal to 12 months. So 3 years and 4 months will be 36 months, which is 3 years, plus 4 months, which is equal to 40 months. That's the answer. Let's go to question 3. From this list over here, write down A square number, that's 121 because it's 11 squared, and B, a cube number, that's 216 because it's 6 cubed. That's the answer. Let's go to question 4. The diagram shows a shape with 4 sides of equal length. A, write down the mathematical name of the shape. You might think it's a square because 4 sides equal length, but then, well, these are not 90-degree angles, so it's not a square. That's why it is a rhombus. That's the answer. B, write down the order of rotational symmetry of the shape. This will be, if we rotate 180 degrees, it'll come to the same position. And another 180 degrees, it'll come again. So it's 2 times we rotate before it comes back to original. And that'll be 2. That's the answer. Question 5. The stem and leaf diagram shows the marks scored by each of 35 students in the science test. A, find the range. The range will be the largest, which is 64, minus smallest, which is 27. That's equal to 37. That's the answer. B, find the mode. The mode is a number which is repeated most times. Over here, this is repeated most. That's 55. C, find the median. That's the middle value. So we're going to take this 35 students over here. So we can just say that the median is 35 plus 1 by 2, which is 18th value. So you can just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, which is 45. That's the answer. Question 6. Marco starts work at 20:45 and finishes at 2:08 the next day. Find the length of time in hours and minutes he works. So 20:45 till midnight the next day is equal to 3 hours 15 minutes. And midnight till 2:08 is equal to 2 hours 8 minutes. So we add it up like this. It'll be 5 hours and 23 minutes. That's the answer. Question 7. Joe counts the number of each type of nut in the bag. The pie chart shows the results. You have almonds at 120 degrees, peanuts at some amount, hazelnuts at 108 degrees, and Brazil nuts at another amount. A. Measure the size of the angle for the peanuts. If you take a protractor and measure this, it'll actually come as 48 degrees. That's the answer. B. What fraction of the nuts are almonds? Give your answer in simplest form. We can see that 120 degrees I have a total of 360. So 120 by 360, which is 1 by 3. That's the answer. C. There are 45 hazelnuts in the bag. Calculate the total number of nuts in the bag. So 45 hazelnuts is equal to 108 degrees. So we can simplify this by dividing by 9. 5 nuts is equal to 12 degrees. So if 5 nuts is equal to 12 degrees, then 1 degree is equal to 5 by 12 nuts, and 360 degrees will be equal to 5 by 12 into 360. We can cancel out. This will be 30 here, and that'll make 150 nuts. And that's the answer. Question 8. Calculate the root 15 plus 4.8 by 2.2. We can use a calculator. So 15 root, that's 3.8729 dot dot dot, plus 4.8 divided by 2.2, which is 2.18. Let's see. And that'll be, we just add the root 15 once again. We get 6.05 to 3 significant figures. That's the answer. Let's go to question 9. Narina invests $5,400 at a rate of R% per year, simple interest. At the end of 3 years, the total interest earned is $429.30. Calculate the value of R. So this is the interest of 3 years. So the interest of 1 year will be this divided by 3 because simple interest. And let's get our calculator out now. 429.3 divided by 3, we get 143.10 in dollars. And we can find how much this is in percentage. So 143.1 divided by 5400 into 100% can cancel out. 143.1 divided by 54, we get 2.65%. So R equals 2.65, and that is our answer. Let's go to question 10. Give the geometrical reason why the value of A is 72 degrees. We can see that all these angles are around a point, and that's 5 of angle A. So the geometrical reason is angles around a point add up to 360 degrees. Therefore, that's the symbol over here. Therefore, 5A is equal to 360, and A is equal to 360 by 5, which is 72 degrees. That's the answer. Let's go to question 11. A. Expand the brackets and simplify. 1. 3 into 2D minus 3 plus 4 into D plus 1. So we can simplify it as 6D minus 9 plus 4D plus 4 is equal to 10D minus 5, which you can write as 5 into 2D minus 1. That's the answer. 2, x minus 4 into x minus 3. That'll be x squared minus 4x minus 3x plus 12 if we expand it, and simplifying it we get x squared minus 7x plus 12. That's the answer. B. Factorize 8p minus 3p cubed. There's only one common factor, which is p, so you can say that'll be equal to p into 8 minus 3 cubed. That's the answer. Let's go to question 12. Without using a calculator, work out 5 by 7 minus 2 by 3. You must show all your working and give your answer as a fraction in simplest form. So we can make 5 by 7 into 3 on both sides. We get 15 by 21. And 2 by 3 into 7 on both sides, we get 14 by 21. So 5 by 7 minus 2 by 3 will be 15 by 21 minus 14 by 21, which is equal to 1 by 21. That's the answer. Question 13. X is an integer where x is greater than minus 4 and x less than or equal to 2. Write down all the possible values of x. So x is greater than minus 4. So it can be minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and then x is less than or equal to 2. 2 is included because less than or equal to. Equal to is also possible. And actually, this is the full set of values. That's the answer. Question 14. Explain why the equation of line L in the diagram cannot be y equals x plus 2. We can see in this equation given here, the y-intercept, which is 2, is a positive number. But in line L, it passes below the origin. it passes the y-intercept below 0, 0, which means y-intercept must be negative. So the y-intercept of line L must be negative. That's the answer. Question 15, work out the area of the trapezium. So the area formula is half into a plus b into h, where a and b are the two parallel sides and h is the perpendicular height. So that'll be half into 8.6 plus 14.2 into 7.5. It's equal to half into 22.8 into 7.5. Now we can get our calculator out. 22.8 into half is 11.4. So 11.4 into 7.5 will be 85.5 centimeters squared. That's our answer. Let's go to question 16. The circumference of a circular pond is 130 centimeters. Calculate the radius of the pond. So the formula for circumference is 2 pi r, and that is 130. That means pi r is equal to 130 by 2, which is 65, and r equals 65 by pi, which is equal to, let's get our calculator out, 65 divided by pi, we get 20.7 centimeters to 3 significant figures. That's our answer. Let's go to question 17. Write 0.007 in standard form. I'll give you a trick to write decimal numbers in standard form when they have starting zeros like that. I mean, they will have starting zeros, but still, I'll show you. So instead of counting down, there's a trick. Whatever number it is, make it that, let's say, even if it is 729, like 0.00729. If that's the number, then just make it like there's one number before the decimal place. So in this case, it's 7. So 7.29. But over here, there's only one digit, so we just put a 7 there. Multiplied by 10 to the power of minus something, because it's a decimal less than 1. It should be minus. And just count the number of zeros which are there. There's 3 zeros, so the answer will be 7 to 10 to the power of minus 3. It's a simple trick. If you want to use it, you can. If not, you can go the traditional way, which is counting forward like that. That's the answer. Question 18. The diagram shows a right angled triangle. A. Calculate the value of h. We can use Pythagoras theorem. 10 squared plus 8 squared equals 14 squared, since the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the squares of the other two sides. And that means 100 plus 8 squared equals 196. 8 squared equals 196 minus 100, which is 96. H is equal to root 96, which is equal to, let's get our calculator out, 96 square root, which is 9.8 centimeters to 1 decimal place. That's the answer. Now we can go to part B. Find the perimeter of the triangle. We can just add up the 3 side lengths. 9.8 plus 10 plus 14, which is equal to 33.8 centimeters. That's the answer. Let's go to question 19. Question 19a. Use set notation to describe the shaded region in the Venn diagram. We can see that this is the point where both A and B circles meet. So this is just the intersection of A and B, or A intersection B, denoted by this sign. B. 1. List the elements of set Y. That's just everything which is inside set Y. So it will be, we can write like this: B, D, G, P, and S in alphabetical order. Can be in any order. Actually, I just wrote it in alphabetical order. That's the answer. 2. Write down n of x union y. First of all, what's x union y? It means everything inside sets x and y. Sets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because it's n, we are counting the number. That's why I've counted 9 objects. So number is 9. That's the answer. Question 20. Solve the simultaneous equations. 3x minus 2y equals 21. 5x plus 2y is 51. So we can name this as equation 1. This is equation 2. So we can add up equation 1 and equation 2. 3x minus 2y equals 21. 5x plus 2y equals 51. If we add it up, we can cancel that, so it'll be 8x equals 72, x equals 9. Now that means 3 into 9 minus 2y equals 21. 27 minus 2y equals 21. And then 2y is equal to 27 minus 21, 6. And y is equal to 3. That's the answer. X is 9, y is 3. Question 21. The diagram shows a right angle triangle. Calculate the value of x. So we can see this is a right angle triangle. We have one side, one angle. We need to find the other side, which means we need to use trigonometry. We have the hypotenuse side and we have an angle. This side is the opposite, which is the one we need to find. Which trigonometric formula involves opposite and hypotenuse? In SOHCAHTOA. This is the abbreviation for all of the trig formulas. So it is so because it has sine x is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. It involves opposite and hypotenuse, so we use that. So in this case, the angle is 56. So sine 56 is equal to x, which is the opposite, by 21.8, which is the hypotenuse, in centimeters, of course. And x will be equal to 21.8 into sine 56. And when we do that using a calculator, let's get it out first. Here we go. So 21.8 into the sine of 56, which is equal to 18.07 centimeters. That's the answer. Let's go to question 22. A. 120 equals 2 to the power m into 3 into 5. Find the value of m. So we can bring 3 into 5, which is 15, to the other side. 2 to the power m equals 120 by 3 into 5, which is 120 by 15, which is 8. So we know that 2 to the power 3 is equal to 8. So that means m is just equal to 3. That's the answer. B. One traffic light changes to red every 120 seconds. Another one changes to red every 144 seconds. Both change to red at 10 o'clock a.m. Find the time at which they next change to red together. So let's find the LCM of 120 and 144. We can do it like this. So we can just take out 2, 60 and 72. Another 2, 30 and 36. We can take another 2, 15 and 18. And we can take a 3, which is 5 and 6. Now that's all. So we simply multiply all these numbers. So LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 6. Which if we did correctly, you get the answer as 720 seconds. Now, we know 720 seconds, so after 720 seconds, both of them will change to red. So that means 10 o'clock they change, so 10 o'clock plus 720 seconds, which is equal to 10 o'clock plus 12 minutes, which is equal to 10:12. That's the answer. Question 23. Make m the subject of the formula q equals m by 7 plus r. You can bring r to the other side, so q minus r equals m by 7. And now m is equal to 7 into q minus r. That's the answer. 7 into q minus r. Question 24. The diagram shows two sides of a regular polygon. The interior angle is 7x plus 44 and the exterior is x plus 8. Find the number of sides of this polygon. So we can add them up to get 180 degrees since interior angle plus exterior angle is 180 degrees. So we can say that 7x plus 44 plus x plus 8 is equal to 180. That means 8x plus 52 is 180. 8x equals 128 degrees. And x is equal to 128 by 8, which is equal to 16 degrees. Now we know that's 16 degrees. So x plus 8 degrees, which is the exterior angle, that's equal to 16 plus 8, which is 24 degrees. Now the number of sides is equal to 360 by the exterior angle, which is equal to 360 by 24, which is equal to 15 sides. That's the answer. And with that, I come to the end of my paper. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share this video with your friends and family, and comment on how you think this video was. And with that, it's me, Sanjay Vasu, signing out. Thank you. Bye.